Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to understand JK flip-flop using logic gates. First, let's look at the components used in this circuit. We are using one battery, two NOR gates, two 3-input AND gates, two switches for J and K inputs, and one clock signal. Before we understand the circuit, let's first understand what a flip-flop is. A flip-flop is a memory element that stores one bit of data. Unlike latch, flip-flop works with a clock signal. This means the output changes only when the clock is active. Because of this, flip-flops are used in sequential circuits, resistors, and counters. Now let's understand the structure of JK flip-flop. JK flip-flop is an improved version of SR latch. In SR latch, we had an invalid condition when both inputs were high. JK flip-flop removes this problem. Here J input acts like set, and K input acts like reset. The clock signal controls when the inputs are allowed to affect the output. The two 3-input and gates are used to combine J, K, clock, and feedback signals. These outputs are then connected to the NOR gates, which form the storage element. Now let's understand how the circuit works. When the clock is low, the flip-flop does not change its state. The output remains the same. When the clock becomes high, the inputs J and K control the output. Now let's look at the truth table. I will also display the truth table on the screen in between the video. When clock equals 1 and J equals 0 and K equals 0, Q equals hold. When clock equals 1 and J equals 0 and K equals 1, Q equals reset. When clock equals 1 and J equals 1 and K equals 0, Q equals set. When clock equals 1 and J equals 1 and K equals 1, Q equals toggle. This condition is called race around condition. Now let's understand each case. First case, when J equals 0 and K equals 0 and clock is high, both inputs are inactive, so the output remains the same. This is hold condition. Second case, when J equals 0 and K equals 1 and clock is high, the reset path becomes active. The output Q becomes low. Third case, when J equals 1 and K equals 0 and clock is high, the set path becomes active. The output Q becomes high. Fourth case, when J equals 1 and K equals 1 and clock is high, the output keeps toggling between high and low. This is called race around condition and is usually avoided using edge triggering. Now let's observe the circuit operation. When I change the inputs J and K while the clock is active, you can see the output changes according to the truth table. When the clock is low, the output does not change. Now look at the waveforms in the simulation. The first waveform is the clock signal. The second waveform is input J. The third waveform is input K. And the last waveform is the output Q. You can see that the output changes only when the clock is high. Depending on J and K inputs, the output is set, reset, hold, or toggles. This confirms that the circuit is working as a JK flip-flop. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more electronics explanations.